What's good, y'all? It's Runna, and today I'm going to talk about a very powerful and enlightening topic that really needs to be discussed in this day and age. And that topic of matter is believing in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, who else will? And especially if you're a musician like I am, I know it's hard out here. There's so many different inconsistencies within the music industry, and you never know when you're going to have your next hit. You never know when another artist is going to rap on your beat and stuff like that. Across all boards of businesses, of ventures and stuff, you're going to need to have that asset of believing in yourself and your due diligence enough to say that, yo, I'm the hero of my own story, and I need to do whatever I need to do to make stuff happen. Because if it's not for you, nothing would happen. You took the action to click on this video and watch something that could potentially and will help you get to the next level. And within this video, I want to share some of my experiences that I have in this stuff, because I hope one of you guys that's watching this could really learn from my experiences that I'm giving you guys and stuff. So I'm helping you guys. This video is way long overdue, so yeah, let's get to it. So 2 years ago, around Halloween time, 2018, fall 2018, I ended up moving out of my mom's house, and I'm living in a new environment. It wasn't the best environment, but like, it still is what it is and stuff like that. So I ended up moving out of my mom's house, and I had an artist hit me up, one of my biggest clients to the day. She ended up hitting me up. She was like, yo, Runny J, I got a song that I did on A3C. If you don't know what A3C is basically like a music venture that they do like every time around the fall in Atlanta. They ain't do it this year because of COVID and shit like that. But yeah, she hit me up. She called me to say, yo, I got this song that I was gonna get placed on A3C's collaboration tape, and I don't like the beat. So I'm gonna send you the vocals, and can you make a new beat over it? So I was like, hell yeah, why not? That shit is hard. Let's go. Let's do it, right? 30 minutes later, I ended up sending her the beat back and putting the acapella over that she sent, and we made like a little song together. And that same song ended up getting put on A3C's compilation tape. So we did the paperwork, boom, you know what I'm saying, da-da-da. Couple months later, in January of 2019, the next following year, she calls me up and says, yo, we got a meeting with Hitco. And A&R and Hitco was to meet up with us, and we're gonna meet up at the studio and stuff like that. And she asked if we could come pull up to my house. Normally, I'm like, no, this is my environment. I don't want anybody in the environment and stuff like that. So I hit my dad up and I told him like, yo, what was going on? And my dad has access to like plenty of different studios within the relationships and stuff like that. So he ended up reaching out to his people. So we ended up booking like a couple of hours of studio time. And in my head, I was thinking, if you're an A&R at Hitco, which is L.A. Reid's record label and stuff, a multi-million-dollar record label that's being funded by a lot of these other parent organizations like the Universals, the Sonys of the world and stuff like that. I'm like, if you're working at this label, shouldn't you have access to a studio? I was like, that does not make no sense whatsoever. We ended up going to the studio. I ended up meeting the artist over there, and the A&R was over there as well. And she was talking to us. I couldn't even tell if it was a guy or a girl. 2020, you can't necessarily like see like what's what. It's so hard to tell nowadays. So we ended up talking, whatever, chatting up. I told her like how my upbringing was and how I started making beats and stuff like that. The artist told her aspect of the story, how she started rapping and doing stuff like that. And then the artist started playing her songs to the A&R. The first song that she played, right? The song didn't even get into the hook yet, right? And the A&R said, oh, you need to start rapping like in syllables. Da 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 da. And I'm like, what the fuck? Cause like that doesn't make no sense, right? Because if you an artist, you have to be distinct in order to stand out. There's too many other people sounding like the Migos and sound like Esteban off of Sweet Life is Zach and Cody.
Esteban, Julio, Ricardo, Montoya, De Rosa, Ramirez.
I was like, damn, like, is she really telling her to change up her style when her style is one of the ones that got you in this room in the first place? So that didn't make no sense to me. So she ended up getting on me. I started playing beats for her, you know what I'm saying? She didn't stop me until I got on the 5th beat. Ask me questions if I sample some stuff. Sometimes I sample, sometimes I don't sample. I got like 2-3 analog synthesizers and stuff, and I be making my own loops and stuff like that. So go check out some loops. And after when we got done playing beats, she told both of us that we weren't ready and we're not worthy of her time. And I was like, what? A&R Dyke, whatever she was, she literally told both me and the artist that we're not worth her time, and you know what I'm saying, that we weren't ready. At the time, I was really down. I was really like discouraged. I was really like fed up about everything. You told us to come over here. You're spending our money, our time to come over and meet with you at the studio and stuff just to say that we wasted your time. Okay, I didn't say that, but I was saying that shit in my head. The artist was like, okay, cool, whatever, it is what it is. She been through that stuff all the time. Here's the important part. Deep down inside, I knew that what she was saying was total bullshit, and she didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. Due to my due diligence and my, you know what I'm saying, discernment of her not having the access to a studio, you know what I'm saying, she was allegedly being an A&R at Hiccup. Like, the shit didn't even make no sense. I knew that we was gonna end up doing some big shit later down the road, me and the artist and stuff. Later down the road, we kept on making new records together. She had them dropping like a whole new project, 2 different projects and stuff. And lo and behold, summer of 2019, that same song that we got placed on A3C's compilation tape, got placed on HBO's Euphoria with Zendaya. That is crazy. That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was in shock. I was like, yo, like, this is crazy. Imagine hearing your tag in a blockbuster that's being watched millions of times, millions of viewers across the planet, yo. Like, this is some big shit. And I'm calling, I was like, yo, like, this shit is crazy. She was like, yeah, man, like, we finna be rich as hell. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, this upcoming year, that same exact song that we did together ended up getting placed on a whole nother TV show, P-Valley Stars, that stripper joint that's on Stars and stuff. And that was even more crazier. That same exact song.
Jerome, how you awarded Queen?
Just in case if you was wondering who the artist is, she goes by the name of Nycee, one of the greatest artists of this planet, on this planet. You know what I'm saying? She is very, very brave, talented, man. She even went as far as going up on a freeway and holding up a promo. That is bravery. I ain't never met not one artist that's willing to do the stuff that she does. You know what I'm saying? Her art form is crazy. Bars off the top. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have some of her music down in the description below. Y'all can go check out. And I guarantee you, she will be one of the biggest artists on the face of the earth. The point of what I'm trying to say is, always believe in yourself no matter what. There's always gonna be people that's gonna try to drain your energy, kill your vibes, try to tell you that you're not worthy enough because they themselves don't think that they're not worthy enough. They themselves think that they're low and they can't get to wherever they need to be and stuff. That's why they themselves want to mess everybody up, kill everybody else's vibes, and destroy everything that they got going because they don't see within themselves to do whatever they needed to do. Most important key to life is realizing that you are your own hero. Once you realize you are your own hero and no one else is gonna come save you, that's the moment when you start winning. I had to realize that a while back, and the moment when I realized that stuff, a lot of stuff ended up opening up for me. I ended up starting getting more money, more BeatStar sales. I ended up starting working with more high quality artists and stuff. People that actually want to pay for beats. Started my own little, well, not even little, because we ended up getting like a lot of clients and stuff. My own production company, Imprint the Label. I realized that you yourself can create your reality no matter what you do. No matter what you do. You could be a garbage man And you could wake up and say, I'm gonna be the best trash picker-upper there is. You know what I'm saying? I could be the best ass wiper there is. I could be the best window washer there is. I could be the best, I don't know, whatever the hell you want to do, you could do it and be the best at it. Do it, man. I've learned from this stuff, you know what I'm saying, as a producer, because I know that there's a lot of discouragement within the community. There's been times where I was using TV speakers and an aux cord just to make a beat. I didn't have these Yamaha's HS5s and stuff. I didn't have my gaming laptop that I had to use to make beats. I didn't have all the stuff that I had. But I believed in myself enough to say that, you know what? Despite all the circumstances that I'm going through right now, despite everything that I've been faced with up to this point, I'm going to do whatever it is to make it possible. I'm going to do whatever it is to look within myself and say, you know what? I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make it. That's it. That's all you need to do, and that's all you need to do. That's it. That's all. That's all it is. You can create your own reality. And with that being said, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, follow my social medias. And if you think this video is worthy enough, please give me a follow and subscribe on my social media accounts. And if you do need help on some stuff, if you do feel like you're being discouraged, feel free to DM me. Feel free to private message me on my social medias or email me. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to help anybody that needs encouragement. Because I wish I had somebody to talk to me, a fellow musician to talk to me about things that they probably face with. So, yeah. And that's a wrap.